Good evening, everyone. Hello, Keith. I'll be back. I'm just gonna get some water, okay? I'll be back. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Can you guys see my screen, Keith? Can you see my screen? Gabriela Sierras. Okay, so I have some new people here. Probably want to see how I trade the legacy strategy. I have Keith and Matt. Okay, so you guys can hear me good? Oh, Matt, unmute your mic. Okay, I'll be unmuting most of your mics here. So, okay. So basically here, we are looking at the opening range right here. I wonder what happened during the overnight market. I really, there's a lot of oscillation going on here. It's really nothing going on. Look at that, a lot of erratic movements, a lot of oscillation going on. So if we're looking at this, and we have made a move here, we had some more support here at the -2 deviation, right? So I want to really break down this chart before I start trading. So here we have some support level there. Just bring that out there. So our goal is basically, I'm trading one contract, and our goal is between 300, minimum at least 300. If we can make that, then we'll be done for the day. Right now, see, we had a big momentum push to the upside, basically from the almost like the -2 deviation, almost close up to the +2 deviation, and it looks like that's where we're gonna go. Usually when I trade this system, I know I have some students here. Right now, I'm really talking about this. My immediate momentum is to the downside. I would say my overall momentum is to the upside as well. So immediate momentum is to the downside. Now we have a change in immediate momentum here to the upside. So let me take a trade right there. Let me see if I can get, there we go. Let me see if I get stopped out here. If I do, then that's so be it. It looks like strong momentum to the downside. Look at this. Again, we have a lot of volatility here. Our band spread here is around 15 points. The band spread meaning the width from the outer band to the lower band of the Keltner channel. So when it's about like that, it's pretty strong. That's why I have to adjust my stop. So now, right now, we're still maintaining our immediate momentum to the upside. I'm gonna leave my, there we go. I was able to get that. Even though it overran the mid-band, it didn't create an immediate momentum change. It basically stayed at the upside, so I was able to get that. Again, I think that was around 3 points. What do we have here now? We have Frank. Hey, Frank. So now we got that. I could have got more. Look at this. I just want to play it safe. At the meantime, I just had to look at that. I hadn't get my bearing straight. Yeah, this would have been, I could have easily got it here. Easily. I would have got more than 5 points. So right now I settled with 162.50. Let's do another trade. Again, my goal is at least 300. If we are, if we are having an evaluation account, you don't want to try to be hitting, home runs. So basically we can just average maybe 300 to 500, depending again on the setups here. Again, we have a lot of volatility here because our band spread between the upper Keltner channel and the lower Keltner channel here is 15. Now it's approaching 16. So I need that really 4-point stop. So A lot of volatility requiring more than your average, what I would say, stop loss or more risk. A lot of strong momentum here to the downside. You got another, what do you have here? You have here some, right here, you have some resistance up there. So again, we overran the mid band, which is good now. So you have your immediate momentum change to the downside. So that's why I didn't really enter a trade there. Look at that, it's going back down. So it basically had almost like a double top here. Me, I always want to enter when there's a pullback. Maybe ask me. Okay. First of all, is my price chart showing the same chart as you guys? That's what I want to know, because I think I might have some lag or some lag here in my internet. So here we're pulling up here. We may have a entry here. Again, it's overrunning. So
order submitted.
Let's see here. Yep, there we are. So let's see another trade here. We can get in here. Hopefully it pulls back again. Strong momentum to the downside here. Again, if you're looking at this, this is setting up more like a V2. If this setup right here, that would have been a V2 setup. So maybe I missed my trade there, but that's fine. So here we go. Just had to adjust my thing here again. Okay, there we are.
Order filled.
Oh, I actually got filled. Okay, so let's see if it's going to bring it back down here, or will it get stopped? I'll look at that volatility. A lot of erratic movement.
Stop filled.
And look at that. I get stopped. I don't know. Maybe I want to wait until this volatility kind of stops down here. What do I have here? John Riley, again, maybe wants to look how I trade the system. Gabriella, Frank, how are you doing, Frank? He's one of my students. So a lot of erratic movement there. It's basically running from here, as you can see here. Here's the VWAP. So our RTH VWAP is this black one. Our ETH VWAP is right here. So it looks like price is in between here. And this may indicate that we may range between these two. Let's see what's going to happen, because we have some resistance up here. So we'll see how the price goes on here. We have some buyers coming in. So again, the ultimate trade would have been here again. But again, there's a lot of volatility that's going on. Yeah, so now we're, look at that, our bandwidth between the two outer bands of the Keltner is now up to 18. That's getting a lot of risk. If you guys have any questions, you can post it on the, either on the chat box or in the chat box, or you can unmute your microphone. So right now I'm down only 37 bucks, but I should have been really up. Let me see here. So here, look at that. Too much of a risk right there. That's why I want to see what's going on here. I'm down around 45 with commissions. Again, our goal right now is to make at least 300. What other indicators are you using? Okay, first of all, we have what we call the line indicator. So Wait, hold on. I missed this trade right here. Hold on. See, we're getting what's going on here right now is basically, see this, we're not getting any higher highs. So this may have an indication that it will come back down, because you can see here, there's no higher highs here. It's building some resistance here. So that's why I don't want to really get into this trade, really not really having any higher highs. So to answer your question, Gabriella, first of all, I have what we call the VWAP in the deviation levels. So these other lines here, up here, these are the deviation levels. What I trade here is mostly a Keltner channel, which I teach. It's part of the legacy strategy that I teach. And see, look at this. Now I just brought that down right there. So we have also a proprietary indicator in the yellow line, it's called the fill line. See, look at this. There's a lot of erratic movements, which I really want to get involved in that. Again, our immediate momentum here is to the upside. Really no change in, we just need a bigger stop. That's all you need, because now our band spread is around 18, 19. Yeah, I don't want to be trading this when you have that much volatility, because then you'll require more of a stop loss. See this. This is just basically, what is it doing? More of a grindy behavior, just going up and down with a lot of erratic movements requiring stop loss. For example, let's say I entered here, it may go back all the way down there. So Gabriella, to answer your question, hopefully that's what, again, the indicators here are mostly the strategy that I teach. The legacy is composed of three, basically the MACD, BB, the Keltner channel, and what we call a fill line. This is more of a proprietary variation of several moving averages, but I also have two other moving averages here as well, EMA 10 and EMA 30. As well in the background, you'll see my deviation or VWAP deviation levels. I have both an RTH VWAP and an ETH VWAP. So right now, like I said, it's grinding and grinding and grinding here. I don't really want to get involved with this right now. Maybe I can get a scalp here, but look at that now. So at least now we're getting higher highs, right? Getting higher highs, we'll probably break that. That's what we did. So my goal is to make at least 300. You know, if you're we're trying to pass an evaluation account to get funded, you want to do that, especially if you're trading one contract. So like for the Lilu 50,000, here we go. Let's see if this is setting up. Strong momentum to the downside. I don't know if we want to enter this as long. This is basically a pullback. Let me see if I can get a, wow, can't even get an entry here. Let me see here. Here we are.
Order submitted.
Just want to see if it's going to continue coming down here. So I'm buying here at 4132.75. Let's see if it's going to pull back down to that level again. Again, we have a lower high here, but I'm confident in my target may be outside up here, so we'll see.
Order filled.
There's my entry. Let's see what happens here. It's going to continue going up. So see it right there. Want to tighten my stop. If it gets stopped, at least it's some minimal risk.
Stop filled.
And there it is. You see how that it goes down. I didn't want to risk that much because I think again a lot of erratic movements. So I'm only down $100 right now. Very hard to trade. Might have to wait. So now our band spread here is now 20. I want to maybe settle down before, wait for the market to settle down right now. It's kind of wild. Look at that. They bring it down, they bring it up, they bring it down, they bring it up. I don't want to be involved in that. So immediate momentum is up. We were down, then up, then down and up. So basically just going up and down in a range. If we're going to put this range here, it's going to be like this. So this may change the immediate momentum again. So let's see. Nope, that didn't change. So if that didn't change, I'll
Order
put a trade
submitted.
here. So hopefully we can get something here.
Order filled.
Maybe just scalp something here.
Stop filled.
Again, there we go, back down. Again, we have an immediate momentum change back to the downside. So I'm not going to really mess around with this right now. So that is my channel right now. Especially when you have volatility this at 21, the spread between the distance between the two upper and lower, that's a little too much for my trading because you're going to have a lot of risk just to, as you can see, there's a lot of erratic movements. So we have immediate momentum here to the upside. We now have another one going out changing here, possibly down to the downside. So basically we're just going up and down. We don't want to trade this. It's going like this. Really, no trend, nothing. It's in a range.
Order submitted.
Again, the legacy strategy is setting up to be like a V2 if we get back to the mid band here, but I don't know. Sometimes when we have strong momentum going to the downside here, it may not reach the mid band. So let's see. What I'm saying, if there's a Fibonacci retracement, let's see if it's going to honor that as well.
Order filled. Order filled. Order submitted.
Not that patient with that.
Order filled. Stop filled.
And so I'm down 850. Again, with this account, my drawdown is all the way down to 2.5. Especially with this volatility, I still expect this to come down. It's just so volatile right now. There, see,
Order
you
submitted.
just have to have a bigger stop loss, and there it is. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. That's why it's really hard to trade this. You need that big stop loss because of the volatility. Let's see if we can get a pullback here. at 5 point. No, this is going to be going up. In fact, I just got a, what is that? Maybe a 1 tick win. This is going to eventually get back down. It's just a lot of volatility. I might have to see. Look at this. It's going back down. Like I said, a lot of volatility. That's all I can say.
Order submitted.
Maybe I just have to do that. Just maybe look at maybe 5 point targets. And just scalp these 5 point targets instead.
Order filled.
Oh, here we go. Trying to get back up.
Stop filled.
So I'm there at 1,000. I'm probably going to be done. I'm going to wait till maybe later today. This is such a volatile. I'm still expecting this to come down. We have lower high here still. So more like a wedge. See, we're getting higher lows and lower highs. We got down to -1 deviation. Now, most likely it's going to get to the +1 deviation, and we'll just basically be ranging in that. So, you know what? I'd probably wait till later this afternoon and see what happens, like the last hour, because right now this is just, see, -1 deviation on the VWAP. Most likely going to try and work itself up here, the +1 deviation, and come back down, and just basically just range between those two. Putting my entry here at the VWAP. So let's see, it's going to get down there.
Order filled. Stop bill.
So now we get an overrun there. This is really, I'm just gonna be going back up.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
Looks like the target will be up here, one of the pivot points. Let's see if we can get an entry somewhere.
Order submitted. Order filled. Stop filled. Order submitted. Order filled. Stop filled. Order submitted. Order filled. Order filled.
Man.
Order submitted. Order filled. Stop build.
Man, this is bullshit. You know, this is what I'm talking about. This is really going up and down. Yeah, geez, that's so much volatility that's going on right now. Really can't really. I'm going to see if we can get a pullback here, maybe up to here, but definitely very volatile. This is going to be going way down here, somewhere down here.
Order filled.
Are we hearing tick strike on the ES?
Yeah, on the ES and the NQ. On the bottom, you can see there's NQ in the bottom there. Then it's NQ now.
Do you also have an NQ chart open?
Order filled.
No, I don't have yes.
Okay.
So I took that. So I'm down only 587 right now. Again, it's basically my target was usually the VWAP here, both the VWAPs here. I have the ETH and the RTH VWAP. I was thinking it's going to get down here, but I didn't want to. At least I got another 10 points there. That's why I wanted. I could have got more, but I should have just. Sometimes I tend to hang on a little too long. I could have got either 13 points, as you can see here. Get around close to 500, so that's around 10 points. It's going to come down here. Let me take this trade here. It's going to come down for sure. Our immediate momentum is still down. Let me bring it up here somewhere here.
Order submitted.
And hopefully it pulls back here. If it doesn't, then I missed that trade. My speculation, this is going to move all the way down to the -1 deviation. That would have been a great trade right all the way down here. Let's see if I can even get in, because there's really no entry here because it's just going down. I want to see a pullback. My target would be down here, around close to the -1 deviation. That's where the target is. But if I can get an entry here, I'll be good.
Where would you take an entry?
This pullback around this moving average here, if it gets there, or see this pullback, let's see if it's going to continue going down here, because that's going to test this VWAP here. I want to get it when it gets maybe down here, but I want to get it early when I just want to make sure that I don't get caught with my pants down and goes all the way up. But here, looks like it's now going to be it's going to be, see, because it's right above both the VWAPs, the ETH and RTH. I want to make sure where my just at the time it.
Order filled.
Okay, there. So like I said, it's around here by the -1 deviation. Ah, at least in positive. From I'll take that for the day. Keith was begging me, but I know when we're in this area right here and looking at, Keith, I'm looking at my moving averages. I know it's going to hit at least the -1 deviation, and that's exactly what it did. That's why I just had to. That was the last trade. Yeah, yeah, definitely. In fact, I am. Let me see here. Yep, here I'll show you my thing. I am net 148, and I'll take that from where I came from. I will gladly take that profit. Let me see here. So here it is. There it is, 148. That's with net. Look at that. Thank you, Lord, man. So here it is, my summary. And you can see, like I said, with this system, look at that. My win rate is only 37.5%, but I made profit of 148. Again, my risk to reward ratio is 1.8, close to 2. So right here, you can tell this is setting up, but I'm done. I don't want to take this. Is going to be setting up for a V2, easy V2 right here. Gonna come back down here to test this at least again. Watch this. Let's see. Gonna test this. This is a your textbook V2. Let's see if it's gonna do it. It just may overrun, but it's gonna. Let's see. Again, you have to time this trade because it's with the volatility.
Order submitted.
That's a typical V2. So here, it's gonna test up there again. Let's see if it's gonna come back down. If it does, that's where your entry is. Let's see if it's gonna surpass this swing high up here. If it's past this swing high, you know it's gonna go up.
Order filled.
Maybe got myself trapped here, but that's fine.
Order filled.
Because you see this lower or higher low, that's why you got out of there. But at least I didn't lose. It's probably going to go down, test this right here. 148. Did I get a? Again, I'm at 219. I'll take that. I am done. But most likely, again, this is going to go down. You're just testing that whole thing. How you guys do? Take profit. Look, so that's why. Look how that teases you. My target was way down here. That's where it's going to go. Right. That's where it's going to go, right down here. You just took it, just want to scare the people out, right? And I hate this type. These are the days I hate, especially with a lot of volatility, a lot of erratic movements like that's what's going on here. And there we go. Let's see if we can hit that target right down there. That would have been great. But then again, can't take its time, it looks like. So anyways, I'm done. How'd you guys do? How about you, Keith and Matt? Any profit? I'm sure you guys as scalpers, you said with all that volatility, I'm sure you guys would have got some profit here. I guess you're right.
I
What is
lost
that?
$27.
You lost 27. Okay. You trading micros or regular NQ?
Regular.
Okay. Yeah, you should be talking to Keith because he's a scalper in NQ as well. NQ, Keith, did you make any? Keeping what? Keeping sync with my trades or keeping sync with a lot of slippage, Keith? Oh, my pictures. Okay. I think it's due to the volatility. There's so much volatility going up. Okay. So anyways, I'll do this again on Wednesday. Again, at least tell them how much time did I go here. I got it 10:09:45. So a little over an hour and 15 minutes. Oh, no, an hour and 30 minutes close to. So look at that. Now it pushes up. So at least I am profitable. Yeah, thank God, Keith. Again, I was down, my drawdown was pretty big, but I ended up with 287.50 net or 219 net. Okay. Thanks, guys. And I'll talk to you guys on Wednesday. Hopefully you guys are there as well. Okay.
Okay, thanks a lot. I hope I'll see you on Wednesday.
Yeah. You too, Matt. And Keith, enjoy the rest of your day there. Okay. See you guys on Wednesday. Take care.
Okay, bye-bye.
Yep. Bye-bye.